Hello, my precious pensive Pisces. Welcome, welcome. It is Sachi, and I'm here to deliver your guided healing, Pokémoncy, and tarot reading. Please like, comment, and subscribe. The more energy that you send to me, the more energy that I can send to you. And just a friendly reminder that the top 2 videos with the most likes will be getting a twin flame bonus reading. And this month, the extendeds are free, so please enjoy that on my website. All right, let's hop into it. Let's see. This is what came out in the cleansing ceremony. We had, I won't cry for you. So I feel like there's some sort of situation where you have gotten to the point where you're like, I'm done. I cannot offer this any more of my tears. As you can see, like, she's holding blood. I feel like this really hurt you. It was like the tears were coming from your heart almost. And it feels like it's gotten to this point of, I cannot, like, I have no more water to give this situation is what it feels like. We had Black Flower Fragrance coming out in reverse with Revenge. So Black Flower Fragrance is my card for black magic, right? And it's coming out in reverse, which is telling me that you have cut off some sort of black magic spell that has happened in your life. You know, black magic in general, right? What is it? It's when someone tries to supersede someone else's free will. So anytime someone does anything, manipulation, actual physical rituals, right, that are intended to control someone else's behavior, right, supersede their free will, that's black magic. And it feels like someone was manipulating you and controlling you, and now you have finally broken that spell. But we do have the revenge card here, so it feels like you might want some sort of revenge. You feel like this person needs to get what's coming to them or something like that. It could be kind of like a return to sender kind of energy. We have the Mother of Water coming out in reverse, right? So the Maiden ushers in new water, the Mother nurtures, and the Crone would, dump out the water, right? Ends it, extinguishes something. Because it's coming out in reverse, this is saying that you're no longer emotionally nurturing something, right? And look what the Mother of Water does. She calls in that rain, right? She calls in the tears. She says, Mother Earth, let us cry together, And this is a further confirmation that you're like, no, I am not going to cry for you. I'm done. I'm not crying for you anymore. We have the Three of Earth in reverse. So this is telling me that this could have been a third-party situation. It could have been a work situation as well. But there were definitely 3 moving parts here. And, the Three of Earth is, it's like a really good environment and ecosystem where it's like, like masculine, feminine, and child sort of creation energy. And because it's coming out in reverse, like things were not blooming. It was not a hospitable environment for things to, quote unquote, work. We had Six of Fire coming out in reverse. So again, it could be some sort of work situation, but this is Saturn coming out in reverse, right? Saturn represents physical restrictions. This could also represent a father figure, a very dominating masculine presence. Saturn represents patriarchal forces. It represents the yang polarity in our lives, right? The divine masculine polarity of groundedness and hard work and structure and all of those sorts of things. It's because it's coming out in reverse. This can be, not good patriarchal forces, right? Not safe masculine energy, masculine energy that is just overly controlling with no benefit. You know what I mean? And again, this could be more on a social scale for you guys, but I do feel like it is kind of personal. With the Eight of Water in reverse, this is telling me you're breaking some sort of emotional cycle. It's like you're done, basically adding the ingredients. You're done adding water to this pot. You want to break this emotional cycle, and part of it is like, okay, I'm not giving my waters, right? I'm not giving my emotions, and that includes your tears. With the Four of Water here, it feels like because you know that it has disheveled your emotional foundation, that you're just done. However, there still is the flame. It's like you've emptied the pot, but you still have that fire going. With the Mother of Fire, you're nurturing that flame, which is, your passion or your lust or your kundalini, right? Your creative potential to manifest your reality. There's still some sort of, passion that is lit. And then we had the Three of Fire, which is Venus coming out. So that is telling me that there still is love in this situation, even though you have decided to not give it your waters any longer. With C-Dot coming out using bide in reverse, this is telling me that you no longer, like your heart chakra is basically the one that made this decision saying, hey, we cannot bide our time anymore on this. It needs to be done. No more water, basically. And with C-Dot, this is a seed Pokemon. So, you know, this can be some sort of investment that's happening. I feel like you have like a seed that you want to plant, and your heart is basically saying like, okay, no more. Like, we can't just bide our time on this anymore. For some of you, it might be a biological sort of situation. Maybe a child's involved even, but really, your heart chakra is like, we can no longer just stay a seed. Like, we deserve to be planted and then grow into this beautiful garden. But because, you know, the 3 of Earth came out in reverse, it's like, of course, this beautiful garden isn't blooming, you know, because there's still just a seed in your heart, right? You haven't been able, it hasn't been nurtured like a garden. We had Houndour using Darkness Fang with Ursaring using Picnic Weather. So basically this is telling me, you know, with Houndour, this is a dark type using Darkness Fang. So, you know, this is a dog Pokemon, which has a lot of loyalty involved, but it's like with Darkness Fang, there's some sort of, you know, dark energy here. And I feel like this is someone that you've been eating with, right? Ursaring is using Picnic Weather. So this is telling me basically that you've been with someone, you know, having picnics, you know, everything's cheery. But the thing is that they are actually full of darkness. And with Ursaring here, we have 2 bears, which is, bear is like a mother relationship. So I feel like there's someone who, you know, like you may have gotten in a relationship with someone who basically you ended up being like a mother figure to them, or they're like a mother figure to you, or perhaps, like I said, this does actually involve a child because we do have like a child here, but there definitely is some sort of darkness involved here. And with trainer using greedy dice, trainer indicates the other person involved, right? And greedy dice is telling me that they have been very greedy when it comes to your heart chakra here. And that's why your heart chakra is basically saying like, hey, no more biding time. We got to do something about this. So that's what came out in the cleansing ceremony, my dear Pisces. I hope you guys are all doing well. This month, what we are going to do is we're going to take a look into what cycle are you stuck in, and then we're going to take a look into how we can break that cycle. And then we'll look at, after we break that cycle, how we can transmute that energy into a purposeful rebirth. And then, of course, some advice on how to manifest your highest vibrational timeline. I hope that eclipse season is treating everyone well. We had the first eclipse at the end of November, which was the lunar eclipse in Taurus. And then we are heading into the solar eclipse, which will be in Ophiuchus. So, all right, let's see, Pisces. What cycle is Pisces stuck in? Let's see. Can you tell us? The temple of my body. It's funny, when this came out, I felt like the problem is that I'm stuck in my body, basically. As you know, you're very ethereal beings. As I always say, you have one foot or one fin in another dimension. And I feel like there's a lot of physical limitations here, basically. You could be having difficulty, like having a positive relationship with your body. For some of you, it does have to do with, like bearing a child or something like that. Let's see here. Tell us more. Okay, that wanted to make it sweet old time, but there's something else. Okay, there's quite a lot coming up for you guys. Well, let's see what wanted to come out first and hide. The 9 of Earth. So this is telling me that you're getting bored about something, basically. You could be getting bored with your physical life, basically. Like getting bored being human is what I'm hearing. The 9 of Earth, this is like a bunch of people sort of like all trying to tell the cow what to think, what to do or whatever. And the cow's just like, I'm bored. I do the same thing every day. I come to this pasture, I graze, I da-da-da-da-da. And it's just like, it's kind of feeling like empty almost, like almost an inability to feel at all. Very like dissociated from the body. And what the 9 of Earth is telling me stuck is that you are ending some sort of physical cycle, but you're stuck ending it in yourself. And I feel like it's because of other people and what they're saying. We have the Mother of Earth. It's pretty much coming up upright. So I feel like you're nurturing something physically. It might be your body, or again, you know, a lot of Earth that is telling me it could have to do with a job or a physical relationship, right? It's something in your 3D reality. We had the 3 out of the 4 mothers already come out. So there could be something with a mother situation, or again, you possibly becoming a mother, or, you know, a partner of yours becoming a mother or something like that. With the 5 of Fire here, this is Zeus. And so there could be some sort of surprise here. And I feel like there's some sort of, which is weird. Uranus is usually the planet of surprise, but I feel like there's still some surprise element about the 5 of Fire. Traditionally, it denotes like practicing for some sort of battle, or it can be kind of a chaotic energy. This is Zeus. So, you know, Zeus is known as a very licentious type entity, right? He definitely impregnates a lot of people and stuff like that. But, you know, overall, Jupiter can indicate, you know, luck, abundance, changing of philosophy or mindset or something like that with the 4 of Earth. So again, another 4 of Earth, but 5 of Fire can also be chaotic energy. And it's possible that this chaotic energy is actually what's causing you to sort of almost dissociate. It feels like everything is coming together in some sort of way. The 4 of Earth is telling me that your physical foundation is pretty solid. Like it's all coming together. Like, as you can see, look at this bridge, right? Every single slat of rock had to be put in at the exact moment that it did, at the exact angle, right? This is very precise physics that have to happen. And I feel like that has something to do with it. Like, you're getting your physical life like where it needs to be, you know, like, again, your physical foundation is, you know, pretty solid. You're, you know, mothering your physical reality. But again, there's this aspect of kind of being bored or discontent with the physical. And again, I feel like it's this energy of, how do I want to put it? It has to do with the relationship with your body and how you're utilizing it basically as an avatar. That Jupiter there is kind of surprising. Jupiter can also be like a sugar daddy energy. Let's see. Tell us more. What's the light energy? Strong energy. Okay, so yeah, again, it's like you're anchored into your physical body, but part of you is fighting against it. That's like dissociating and getting bored with it. This is very strong, right? This is a special type of fighting energy called strong energy. So I feel like there's a lot of fighting. It might have to do with your sacral chakra, which has to do with the way that you emotionally or sensually connect to others. That can also be where it's where your Kundalini rises and becomes creative, so that you can utilize it for creative purposes. And I feel like maybe you've kind of become so grounded that it's like hard to utilize it. Let's see. Okay. Coming out in the shadow, we have Houndor using Darkness Fang. So again, I feel like there's something about eating and something like that. There's definitely, you know, dark energy around you in the shadow. So you might be possibly fighting your own shadow. Let's see. It says, around dawn, its ominous howls echo through the area to announce that this is its territory. Okay, yeah. So again, there might be someone who's trying to claim you. It's very Zeus-like, right? Zeus is, like I said, a very licentious god, right? He impregnated a lot of different mortals and other gods, and he's like, yep, that's mine, I like it, sort of thing. And I feel like there could be sort of this playboy type energy that is trying to claim you as its territory. Let's see, we have Gotharita using Psybeam, Rylu using Double Smash, and Cosmium using Teleport. Wow, okay. So, Gotharita using Psybeam. So, it is telling me that your third eye, right, your psychic energy is a bit in the goth area. So, there is a lot of shadow, you know, darker energy surrounding this. It says, starlight is the source of its power. At night, they mark the star positions by using psychic power to float stones. So I feel like you might be using astrology to sort of understand the situation. There's also some like starseed stuff. So I don't know if you've been getting messages from like starseed sanctions or whatever it is. The Cosmium also sort of gives me that energy. Railu, even though it's a fighting type, it's also a psychic type. So I feel like there's part of you that maybe you may be fighting with someone in the light, right, in 3D reality, and in the shadow, you know, with double smash, that they may be smashing somebody else, right, that they may be having sexual relationships with someone else or something like that. It says, the aura that emanates from its body intensifies to alert other if it is afraid or sad. So yeah, I feel like your aura is intensifying, right, with this fighting energy, this strong fighting energy, and it feels like because there is some sort of, you know, being fearful or sad, or it could be in response to someone else's energy that's fearful or sad. With Cosmium using teleport, this is telling me, you know, your third eye is trying to teleport you out. But again, it's like part of you is super anchored, right? Things are really falling where they need to for your physical foundation to be solid, but another part of you is like, we need to teleport out of here. Like, we need to be less anchored in order to accurately teleport. It's very Piscean weird energy. As someone who doesn't have Pisces, you know, I have 12th house energy, but like it's really hard to describe for someone who's not a Pisces. I mean, when I say teleport to you, I'm sure you guys understand. But yeah, with Cosmium, again, it feels like you are kind of trying to teleport through the stars, right? It's like marking these star positions. It's I'm definitely getting like portal type energy, especially with that bridge. There's something going on with this eclipse here too. It says, motionless as if dead, its body is faintly warm to the touch. In a distant past, it was called the cocoon of the stars. So yeah, it feels like there's part of you, like your psychic energy, that you may feel is dead, but it's really not. It's just dormant right now, and it feels like it's because of sadness or fear. And it's talking about the cocoon of the stars. So I feel like you are in a cocoon phase right now, which would explain why you're so, you know, anchored into physical reality. You're not a caterpillar. You're in the cocoon phase. You know, eventually you will be the butterfly, right? And we even saw that in the 3 of Earth, how they had like all the blooms and the butterflies and stuff like that, but it's not quite ready. And I don't want to say unfortunately, but what seems to be the issue here is, and this wants to keep hiding, one of the issues is that you're just bored. You're very discontent with what's going on. It's like, ugh, this again, do I have to listen to this, and blah, 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 blah. But part of it is that your cocoon state is, one, you're very discontent with what's going on, and 2, there's a lot of fighting energy here, and, you know, dark energy and fear and sadness that is part of your cocoon, which is never fun, right? Anyway, let's see what Moon wants to bring us into the extended. Like I said, the extended is free this month if you sign up on my website. The link is in the description box below. It's free for 30 days. You can cancel anytime. So you can go ahead and watch the extended for free. You can also watch your Sun and Rising. The first like 4 videos that I did this month are still on Vimeo, but the rest are, or will be, as I continue to do them, be free on my website. And then moving forward, they're going to be on my website. So yeah, please enjoy for free. All right, let's see. Communication is key, and confidence is the key to your success. So we have 2 keys coming out. So I feel like a key is going to be very important for you. You know, I feel like there's going to be a door that opens, and it feels kind of like this portal that's opening. But there's 2 things that you need in order to actually get to where you want to go and open this door. One is being able to communicate with the new moon in Gemini. With like, oh God, I was getting so much energy because the next eclipse is supposed to be in Gemini. And it might even like next year. I don't remember if it's Taurus or if it has shifted into Gemini. It may be in Gemini. So again, it's that eclipse type energy, but you know, this is the twins energy of being able to communicate, you know, your left and right hemisphere of your brain healthfully together in order to balance your masculine and feminine energy. So, you know, again, it's like you don't want to be too grounded. You also don't want to be woo woo in la la land the whole time. So understanding how to communicate with the universe, with the moon, with yourself, with everything is very, very important in order to move forward here. And also confidence, right? This is the new moon in Leo. Confidence, this has to do with your solar plexus. And it, you know, this downtrodden type energy, it's hard to be confident when you're full of fear or sadness, you know what I mean? Or, you know, maybe when it's talking about the star positions and stuff, maybe the astrology that you know is full of darkness and things like that. Or maybe it makes this person think that you're their territory or whatever. This, you know, Zeus energy that's here is not the greatest, even though Jupiter is amazing, but still, you know, so anyway, definitely need some confidence with your communication. And yeah, so anyway, we're going to head into the, actually, no, I just started feeling a bunch of fear for you guys. So let's just pull an angel before we go into the extended. Take back your power. Yes. Okay. There could be some fear, and likely it's because something has taken your power, and it feels like this person or individual or energy that has somehow claimed you as their territory. Okay. It's time to take back your power. You know, your body is yours. If someone's trying to control what you're doing with your body or your life in any sort of way, right? Like my body, my choice type energy, but it's not just about, you know, the jibby jab, and it's not just about abobos, right? I'm trying not to say trigger words because that's where we are in society right now, right? I mean, if you're wondering why my videos are only getting like 10 views now, it's because I'm reading certain words on Pokemon cards, right? Anyway, so, you know, it's not about that. It's like, how do I want my body to be moving from the time that I go to sleep to the time that I wake up and go to sleep again, right? Those are the type of things. And if someone's trying to control what you do, what time you wake up, you know, what you eat, your actions, what you do at your job, right? On and on and on. That's black magic if they're trying to control you, right? It's time to take your power back. This is Archangel Raziel. He says, use your God-given power and intention to manifest blessings into your life. Yes, that is part of that key, right? You need to manifest these blessings and prioritize in reverse. Yeah, because you have not been prioritizing owning your own power and getting your power back. Likely because, yes, there is this sort of downtrodden energy that is around you, and sometimes it's hard to get out. But if you take your power back, you will be able to prioritize this, and you need to make getting your own power a priority. This is Archangel Metatron saying, focus on your highest priorities. I will help you get organized and motivated. Yeah, again, it's kind of like this bored energy, don't want to do much, you know, and if you start focusing on your highest priorities, call Archangel Metatron and saying, hey, my highest priority is getting my power back. And then watch Archangel Metatron help you get organized and motivated in order to do it. I personally work with Archangel Metatron, one of my favorite archangels. Just a reminder, angels and archangels are not Christian. They have no religion. Religion use these powers, but they are divine light beings that are here to help humanity ascend. So if you have beef with the Christian church, the Catholic church, whatever, you know, any religion, don't take it out on the angels. All right, let's head into the extended. I'm getting goosebumps. Some good stuff is coming out, I can tell. Like I said, again, please do enjoy the extended for free this month. I am sending you all so much love, a big hug, and a kiss on your third eye. Mwah.